So now we have bass movement. Really learning how the function of the bass. For example, like if you most guys think, oh, you just got to have the root down there. Well, it's a walking bass line. Sometimes the root's not there, but as you'll find out, sometimes the best energy is when the root occurs last in the bar. And so it makes everything feel like it wants to push. And so for big band jazz, and actually we have a great bass player here, Justin. He will tell you that that is a very interesting way to write, and it makes the band wonder, where did this guy get his chops writing wise? Because those roots not occurring right where you expect them leaves it less blocky and more horizontal in your writing. And so we have 3 bass lessons. Bass is not just the lowest note, it's also the bass structure, how to voice it, how to voice lead it, how to connect the parts down below. So for your lower brass and your lower woodwinds, how would you orchestrate that type of stuff? Now, this also goes for writing things like just simple piano pieces or synthy lines. Any instruments voiced down in a bass range, this is applicable, not just to regular instruments, but to all sorts of synthy. As keyboard players, there's quite a few keyboard players. There's 3 here. Well, you sort of count as a keyboard player too. You know, how you voice things is really important, and especially if you're working with guitar players, because guitar players are all blocky, sort of. They learn position-wise a lot of times. And so having guitars and keyboards really work together is an art form. So if you're a rock and roll guy, it applies to that, or just pop music producer, or if you want to write tunes or voice for mandolin around the keyboard, you'd be able to understand what your voicings are, how to balance depending on the range. And your mandolin will stick out much nicer, and it'll just feel like a glove that fits, okay? All right, after that,